So, see, okay. So we're always working about this distance in the dojo, right? This is kind of close for the street guy. But because what happens is again, if he keeps coming forward, a lot of people do what? They do this, right? So me, I don't back up, right? So, I could tell you most of the criminals I dealt with, and again, keep in mind, I've got a gun, I've got a nightstick, right? And I'm in a uniform, right? But they weren't this close.
So they're throwing it from far away.
But they're more like there. And now, in order to reach me, if they don't take the step to do that, it's very hard to reach me. So again, and what you need to understand is, it's like I tell people, when you first walk in the dojo, if you've done no training in fighting, you only know how to fight naturally. Good or bad, it's the only way you know how to fight. Whatever you think you know, right? So the criminals, most of them don't have training, but what it is they are used to violence. And, so they'll do things very naturally because they're just used to it, And again, if the guy throws a punch, he's assuming the punch is going to what? Hit the person, right? He's assuming you're going to back up. And it's not like he's even thinking about it. It's just every time he's done it, the guy's backed up. And, you go on YouTube and, X, and you watch, I watch violence all the time on my feed, of actual fights, gunfights, stabbings. Why? Well, because it's my job, right? My job is to know what's going on, see what's going on, right? And again, the other thing, a lot of times when they throw a punch, they expect it to land. If they miss, they're what? They're normally off balance, right? So what I will tell you is, on a technique like this, as he begins to throw the punch and I move in, I would say 99% of the criminals would do this. And they rock back on their heels. That's why I would always wind up behind them. Like, I would go through them, all right? This is what they do. So this is, again, the first podcast was, who are you training to fight? So if you train to fight in Karate Guy, it's great, but I never fought a Karate Guy. If you train to fight an MMA guy, it's great, but I never fought one. If you don't know how criminals attack, and you don't work against those kind of attacks and understand what they do, well, you're going to have a problem. Because I'm telling you, it's like less than a second for that punch to get to your face. When it's thrown with intent, it is coming fast. And most martial arts people, the first time, they get hit. And the reason they get hit is because they're not expecting it to be that fast. Why? Because no one's throwing it at them that fast in the dojo. So, and look, like if Woody throws a really hard punch at me, and I come in, and I jam his arm, it hurts. It hurts him. It doesn't hurt me. Because I cut as I do it, meaning I cut with my forearm bone into his arm. And it's brutal, right? But at the same time, I'd be hitting him. So there's no 1-2 either. So as you're moving in, this is hitting the chin, this is jamming the arm. And the foot should already be behind them. So in the beginning, you can go 1, if you're a real beginner, 1, 2, 3 is fine. Then you can go 1, 2 is fine. Eventually it's 1. There's no stop sign. It has to become like that. There can be no gap between whatever defensive action you're taking and the offensive action. So there can't be any gap. So you've got to be hitting him, throwing him, attacking a joint, something, okay, while your defense is there. Because if not, he's going to keep attacking, and now you're on your heels. So as he's hitting you and he thinks, oh, I'm good, I'm taking his head off, now your finger's in his eyeball. Now all of a sudden he's flying in the air, hitting the ground. That's what it has to become. Too much in karate, it's block, punch. That will never, ever work. As a green belt kid, got into a fight with a guy, he throws a punch, I step back, which this is how we trained in Isshin-Ryu back then, step back, head block, okay? Thinking, oh, like the dojo, head block, now I'll hit him. As soon as I did this, what was almost here? The other hand. So I'm young. I'm 15 or 16. So now I step back again. But now I'm moving where? He's gaining what? Momentum, right? Now I step back a third time. Luckily, he lost his balance. Fell to his knees. But even at that age, I was like, boy, that didn't work so hot. You know? And then as I got older and started doing it for real, that's when I opened my eyes a lot. No, this isn't right. We can't do it like this. We can't do it like that. This has to be, that's why Shimabuku Sensei, his big thing is combinations of the kata. Like not one. No. Everything's right? So no gaps in between, no stop signs. All right? Questions on any of that? Okay. So Woody's going to be in a kamae, right? And Woody's going to come in and he's going to shin kick me here. Okay? Like the UFC guys do. And even a lot of street guys now, you'll see guys do this in some street fights, right? So he's going to come in, I'm going to attack his knee. So as he comes in, right, to hit me here, I'm going to attack him here. And when he throws that, what's going to happen is he's going to hyperextend or break his own leg. Okay? Now, is it going to hurt me a little bit? Yeah. I'm probably going to have a little bit of a bruise. But that's okay. Right? So as he comes in, right, here, right, and then take the other leg out, which is this move here. This is all I'm doing. Right? So as he comes in, right, here, right? So I keep my hands in front, right? So, bang, kick. Okay? He is telegraphing, but it's okay. But everybody telegraphs everything. Anytime you do an offensive technique, you're open. So you want to do it as sneaky as possible. But, that's why you fake high, go low. Fake low, go high. Right? Go like this. Like, so you saw I just kicked Pat, right? My favorite technique, the guy, criminal would square off, start bouncing around like he's a boxer, and I would stand here like this, right? And I'd go like this. I go like that, and his eyes would look there. And as his eyes looked there, I hit him with a kick. It was over. That worked every single time. Every single time. So yeah, I mean, again, depending on your skill level, you can do different things. So let's do another one from Kusanku, right? So he's going to come in again, right? I'm going to check and kick right up underneath, right? So this is the way you see the UFC guys do it. He comes in, they do this. They check with the shin, right? So as he comes in, we're going to check and kick underneath, okay? I know you felt that one, right? I'll do it. I'll change it. Go ahead. Come in. Yeah, come on. Sorry. So come here, back, and this hits here. So now you're hitting them with this technique. And again, this hand should be here, ready to go. So you can try either one of those. Okay? Good luck.